Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're going to look at the brand new Class 50 from Hornby. This one is numbered 50044, named Exeter. This is brand new for 2023. Was announced last year in catalogue, and the catalogue number is R30153. Now I wasn't expecting to get one of these. Hornby, in their initial announcements last year in 2022, they had a picture of this loco and the livery was all wrong. It had black window frames, it didn't have the thick white line along the top, the crest was missing underneath the name. Now this livery on this locomotive was very short-lived. It was only on the loco for a couple of years. I believe it was 86 and 87. I've got photos of it in large logo blue in 85, and then the revised NSE livery in 88. So yeah, very short-lived livery. A lot of people got in touch with Hornby, I know, to say that the livery was completely wrong and they need to do something about it, and they assured us that they would address the issues, and thankfully they have. So we're going to take a quick look at the loco, see what's different between the old ones, if they've updated it at all, and then we'll give it a run around the track mat layout. So I've just put it next to the last Hornby 50 I purchased, which were the GBR ones. I've had these resprayed, and I have done a video on these, so if you want to watch that, I'll leave a link in the description. Comparing the two, I don't think there's any visual differences apart from the livery. All the moulding's still the same. These still move up and down. You don't get the tool in the pack anymore. There used to be a little pin you could stick in there and they move up and down, but you haven't got the tool anymore, but they still move. It's still got all-wheel drive, all-wheel pickup. Now these came with couplings fitted either end. Inside the cab there, it's not hasn't been painted out for some reason. I don't think the old one was either. No, it's a bit cloudy anyway in there. But yeah, the cabs have not been picked out in detail. Take a look on the roof. Now you've still got your etched fan grille there. Now the really early models had working fans, whereas this one it doesn't have a drive for the fan. I suppose you could retrofit it if you've got the spares for them and connect it to the motor drive shaft, and you could get it spinning with the motor then. Yeah, I can't see any visual differences between the two locos. So what did we get in the box then? Well, we got some snow plows, which are always handy. They're always quite hard to get. Oh, the other pins are in there. I do beg your pardon. I've fibbed here there. So the pins for moving the louvers are in the pack. So you've got your pipe back there. One set of plows on one end. You can't run the loco with a coupling and plows, so I'm guessing they've only put one in so you can detail one end up and have the other end with the coupling. Also got a set of etch plates and crests, which is very nice. Don't know if I'll be adding them. It does say on here about blue tacking them on rather than gluing them, but that'll be up to the modeler on it. Now there is differences inside on the PCB board. Don't think it mentions it in here, other than the 21 pin decoder. So they're now 21 pin. Everything else is the same as the older version. That's that. Now I have fitted this with the decoder. I've used the Dapol Imperium decoder 6 function, and the lighting functions are now independent to on the decoder. I'll put it on the track and I'll show you what I mean. Right, so the decoder's in. I must warn you, if you do want to fit a decoder to these, the cable which bolts onto the head code lights, the cab lights, there's a light in here. There's a cable running down to here on the PCB, and it's very short. I could hardly get the body off. So be very careful when you do take the body off on these. Of course, you've got to take that plug out there as it's connected to the chassis. But if you know about these models, and if you've got a few of them, you'll know about that. Oh, also the doors, they still open. They do fit better on this one. The GBR ones I had, the doors were awful fit, but these look pretty good. Sorry, back to the light functions. Right, so I'll put the lights on, directional lighting. We've got the tail lights on there at the minute. And there's the headlamp. I might go and turn the lights off actually. I'll be back in a second. Right, that's a bit better now, isn't it? We can see the lights a bit better. So you've got directional lighting, but on the functions you can turn the lights off. So function 1 will turn the headlights off. Now if I change direction, function 2 will switch the tail lights off. So if you're running a train, they don't have the tail lights on. So that's an excellent improvement from Hornby. I do like that a lot. Now there's no cab lights on these. You've only just got the head and tail lights. So what we'll do now is I'll have it running around with some Mark 1 coaches, Batman Mark 1 coaches. I thought I'd add this in just very quickly just to show you that the problem with that wire, it is very short. As you can see, I can hardly get the body off. There's the 21 pin, that's the DAP decoder in that one. So you still got your drive there for the fan. If you wanted to retrofit it, you'd have to even get a spare drive shaft for the fan and a rubber band. And there's the space for a speaker if you want to fit sound. Right, so we'll get on with the running now. Well, as you can see in here, it is a lovely, smooth, quiet runner. Yeah, I'm very pleased with how it's running actually. The 21 pin decoder seems to be working well in it. The only thing it's missing is the sound, I think. I'm so used to running these with either TTS sound or another sound decoder. It's a bit weird running around in the quiet. So overall, very pleased that Hornby have listened to people before they brought these out and did the changes on the livery. Triumph is due in the next few days in the shop, so I'll see what that one's like as well. The only thing maybe is the blue's a bit dark. It is coming across quite a lot darker on the camera than it is in real life. It's not as dark as it appears on this on the camera. So, but I'll let you make your minds up on that. Overall, yeah, pretty pleased. So I hope you like the video. If you can subscribe, that would help me out, and I'll catch you all next time. Cheers, bye.